Okay, so I need to compare these functions. So for function A, and they're asking me about the slopes. So for function A, it's the equation. To me, that's the easy one because m is slope. So they didn't write it in, but there's a 1 in front of that x. So the slope for function A is 1. And then for function B, I have a graph. So I'm going to do rise over run. So this slope is 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. So function B, the slope is 4. Function A, the slope is 1. So the slope of A is less than the slope of B. This one I have a table. They're asking me about y-intercepts. So the y-intercept for function B is -2. Now, the y-intercept for function A, I have to use that formula for the B value, which is B equals y minus m times x. So B equals the y value minus the slope times the x. So I first have to figure out what's the slope. Well, I'm going to do my slope formula, which is y2 minus y1, 21 minus 16. That's 5. And then x2 minus x1 is 4 minus 3. So the slope is 5. Now I need to use that formula, B equals y minus mx. I get to pick whichever point I want. So I'm going to use this last point, 421. So B equals the y value, which for me is 21, minus the slope, which is 5, times the x, which is 4. So that's 21 minus 20. So the B value is +1 for function A. So it took a lot of work. You can't just do these in your head. So the B value is 1 for function A, and it's -2 for function B. So the y-intercept of A is greater. Yes, +1 is greater than -2. This one is slope, so a little bit easier. The slope for function A is 5. For function B, I'm going to use the formula. So 22 minus 1 over 9 minus 2 gives me 21 over 7, which is 3. So the slope for A is 5. The slope for B is 3. A is greater than B. So these take some work, especially when they're talking about y-intercepts. So that formula, again, if you have a table for y-intercept, is B equals y minus the slope times x. So you first have to find the slope, and then you can find the y-intercept.